Hi James, I'm Eleanor. I'm writing to you from Italy. Hey Eleanor. I'm writing to you because about 3 weeks ago I started the Qenda therapy, which I met through an Italian fasting therapist who lives in Australia. I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis 4 years ago, but I have had it for 6 years. I have tried everything from pharmacological therapies to more natural ones, such as water fasting, which so far has proven to be the most effective therapies for me. Um, yeah, fasting, however, is very demanding on the body and also a very tiring thing. Yeah, definitely. Like the reason why, if you've got like us, what are you dealing with, Eleanor? Oh yeah, so you was diagnosed. Yeah, when you got ulcerative colitis, any like when your intestines are so inflamed and you got the infections and overgrowths in there, any food that you're putting in is going to ferment with the infections and overgrowths and give off a gas and then create more inflammation and irritation. So water fasting, you're just not putting food in, and but it's not actually getting rid of the underlying infections and healing the damage. It's just not putting food through, so the food's not upsetting anything, but it doesn't actually fix anything. So that's why water fasting feels like it's the right thing to do, but obviously, like you said, it's very tiring because you are not. Yeah, we're humans. We're made to eat. Um, yeah, like we can't just run on sunlight like flowers. We need to eat food and put energy in us. And that can be very enjoyable once you fix the ulcerative colitis. So I'm happy you're on the Quenda. Um, anyway, and yeah, I just thought I'd make a point of that because so many people that I talk to, they say, "Oh yeah, fasting seems to be working for me," and I'm like, "It's not really fixing you. All you're doing is not putting food in, so the food's not irritating you. But ideally, it would just get rid of the infections and overgrowths that's built up in the digestive system that's creating your issues, and then you can actually enjoy food and life again." So, um, I'm writing to you because I read your site and I hope that this therapy will help me resolve this illness, which, as you know, prevents me from being totally free in life. I've been vegan for more than 2 years and I wanted to know if it's a problem or what type of diet would be most suitable to ensure the herbs work well for the purpose of purification. So, yeah, the question is been vegan for more than 2 years. I wanted to know if it's a problem or what type of diet's most suitable to. Yeah, so Eleanor, um, assuming like basically when it comes to veganism and stuff like that, then I think they say like 20% of people actually have the right enzymes in their digestive system to get the nutrients and protein and amino acids from plants. So that means the other 80% of people don't actually have the right um, enzymes in the digestive system to break down the plants and actually get the nutrients from the plants. So yeah, like the way I do, well with my clients and stuff, like a lot of them, depending on what symptoms they're getting and stuff like that, like if you've got ulcerative colitis, just being fully vegan is probably going to create a lot of issues. If you're vegan and only eating whole foods and not the packeted vegan foods, it can be it can be all right. Obviously, you're getting fibre in and stuff like that, but um, yeah, like if you're just on a vegan diet that's not organic and basically the healthiest version of a vegan diet, it would be organic, only eating whole foods, and yeah, obviously no crappy vegetable oils and gluten and stuff like that. Any other type of vegan diet is going to create like basically more inflammation, or yeah, anti-inflammatory foods. I mean, inflammatory foods create inflammation. It's as simple as that. So, um, that being said, is vegan the right diet for you? I don't know. Like all my clients that I've helped, they've gone vegan to just try help the digestive system. They've gone vegan just to be healthy. But a lot of them, I've had to get them back eating meat and get the protein levels up. So one, they've got energy because you actually get a lot of energy when you get the right amino acids in your body. It gives you energy. It's not just rebuilding your body, it actually energizes. And there's a lot of nutrients in meat that you can't get from anywhere else. And after being 2 years on a vegan diet, I'm sure you'd be lacking a lot of these essential nutrients that you do get from meat. So yeah, if you are the small percentage of the population that does well on a vegan diet, that may be fine. But in my experience, I don't know anyone that does well on a vegan diet. Like they've got in some cases, I think because they're so lacking nutrients, especially if they've been on a vegan diet for many years, like 6 or 7 years, they can end up with like multiple sclerosis, and it's actually just the lack of nutrients that's building up in the body and creating crazy symptoms like fibromyalgia and stuff like that. So in my personal opinion, I'm not too much of a fan of vegan diets at all for healing. But if we're talking about the best healing diet, in my opinion, or just the best diet across the board for most people, it is a lower carb Mediterranean diet. So Mediterranean diet, you're getting healthy fats like olive oil, you're getting animal fats in there and stuff, like a little bit of fish every now and then, good types of meat. I don't recommend eating pig meat, pork or sausages, anything like that, but more grass-reared beef and pasture-raised chickens. Eggs, of course, are amazing. It's a multivitamin. And then organic vegetables and whole foods alongside that. That's the Mediterranean diet. That's obviously what works for a lot of people. And then minimizing the carbs, so it's just having healthy carbs, seems to be a lot better as well. So the reason why I like that diet is obviously you're getting plenty of protein in. The protein's needed for you to help your body heal. If you're a lady, obviously you are, Eleanor, you want 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. Men is 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, especially when you're healing or if you're active and stuff like that as well. And then obviously making sure you're getting your the right amount of calories in. Obviously UK standard, I know you're in Italy, but UK standards, funny actually, you're in Italy and I'm recommending the Mediterranean diet. I do think that is it is a good one for sure, but maybe minimising the pig that's in it over in the Mediterranean countries. But because you're saying best diet for purification as well, and if we're talking about diet, we have to also talk about water. So I'm not sure on the quality of tap water in Italy, but if it's anything like the US or England, it's full of it's recycled toilet water basically. So it's got chlorine in it, fluoride, heavy metals, recycled medications, like people's medications like hormones in it and stuff. So basically, when we're talking about diet, obviously look at the water intake as well. And if you can get a water filter and take all that stuff out, that'll be better. Or obviously get spring water. I get spring water in a glass bottle as well, as because I like sparkling water as well. So hopefully that helps. So basically, is a vegan diet the best one for purification and healing when on Qenda, especially with regards to ulcerative colitis? With regards to me with ulcerative colitis, I've been to retreats that only do vegan foods and stuff, and I did a 3-day retreat and lost over a stone of muscle just from having a vegan diet. My body did not like that at all. And when you're thinking of an inflamed intestine, that's where stuff like meats and fish and stuff like that, it hasn't got carbs in it, it hasn't got like inflammatory fats in it or anything, so it's not creating any damage to the intestines, assuming that you chew it properly. A lot of people just inhale their meat. You want to make sure you chew your meat properly. So hopefully that helps, Eleanor. I'm really excited for you to hear your progress. Obviously you're 3 weeks into the Qenda now, so you've probably you just be coming to the end of your first tub, and then you want to have 6 more tubs over the 4 months. So it's 7 tubs over 4 months total, and that'll work.